back to my channel. One thought from greatness. In this video we are talking self-esteem. Self-esteem. Yeah. How to where self-esteem comes from, as the root of self-esteem, and how to grow and develop your self-esteem. So let's look at it. The first thing I want to tell you is, if you are here and you're watching this video, then you are worthy. You are enough. You deserve the most magnificent, amazing life you can imagine. You are worthy and you deserve that. Yeah? Wherever you're coming from, whatever your situation is, you are whole, you are complete, you are worthy, you deserve. Yeah, let me put that straight out there. If you don't feel that or you don't believe that, then this video is for you. Watch this video through to the end. I'm going to show you where the birth of self-esteem comes from and how you can help to grow and cultivate and develop your own self-esteem. So what exactly let's talk about what self-esteem. Self-esteem, to keep it simple, is basically the way you feel and value yourself. Yeah, and there's so many problems with a lack of self-esteem. So many people suffer with a lack of self-esteem, and that's often because they are looking for their own value, their own worth, their own self-esteem outside. They're looking for it in success and achievements and comparing to other people. Yeah, and that is looking in the wrong place. I was once one of these people. I felt useless. I'm not afraid to share the story. I've shared the story. It was a long time ago. I felt completely and utterly worthless, useless, pathetic. I was a joke of a man. I had no self-esteem at all whatsoever. But then things changed. I changed. Yeah, I learned something. I found something, and that's what I want to share with you. I found the birthplace of true self-esteem. So let me tell you this, let me see if I can get this land, see if you can understand this. I will not allow anything outside of me affect the way I feel about myself. Yeah, I will not allow anything to affect the way I feel about myself. Not him, not her, not nobody. Why? Because they are not my power. Yeah, they are not my happiness. I am my power. I am my happiness. It all comes from within. Yeah, I have my power. Me. Don't depend on anybody else to give me my self-worth, because I am my power. Yeah, because that is external validation. I validate myself from inside. And with that internal validation, with that power, that makes me an absolute God. Yeah, I have God power flowing through me. Yeah, I am a born creator, and with that self-worth, with my own power, I am a born creator, and I create the dreams of my life. I am creating my reality. Yeah, so I'm creating from within the inside, and then my outer environment changes by the way that I am creating on the inside. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, because that is the birthplace of self-esteem. Yeah, it comes from the inside, and when you touch that power, when you take your power back from giving it out to other people by chasing other people for validation and for happiness and whatever, and you realize that that shit's already in your heart, yeah, and you get that power, you develop that power, yeah, you too become a god or a goddess or a born creator, because that's what you are. That's who you are. You are a conscious being. Yeah, and it is your power, your value, your own self-worth, and you are valuable. Yeah, that is the start, that is the key, that is the first place. Find your own inner strength, your own value. Do not look outside for any of it. As soon as you be able to do that, then you can start to make the changes in your life. Because, as I say, many people who suffer from self-esteem also, probably same as me, live in a state of stress, fear and panic, shitty relationships, probably don't like the job, don't like the life at all, but they don't know how to change it. They don't know how to change it because they haven't got the self-esteem, but because they're looking for the self-esteem and happiness from outside. Yeah, that shit's inside. So repeating yourself now, once you get that value, you know it's inside, then you can start to make the necessary changes. Let me just talk about pride. this book behind me right here, right now, I learnt this, and this really hit home. Pride and self-esteem. Now, pride is a fake, it's a phony. Yeah? Pride is a replacement for true self-esteem. Now, why is that? It's because a pride is vulnerable to attack. It's vulnerable to attack because a prideful person who's proud of themselves, and they're proud of this and they're proud of this and they're proud of that, when somebody outside of that attacks that pride, then that prideful person becomes defensive, possibly aggressive, because they feel the need to prove their pride because they've given that person the power. They are identifying or accepting or even thinking about what that person's saying to them. Yeah, and that is a slippery slope, because when you burst that prideful bubble, you've fallen straight back down yours. Yeah, and that's the difference, because true self-esteem isn't vulnerable in the same way. It's not vulnerable to that same attack, simply because you're not giving that person, but you're not even accepting what they are saying to you. Yeah, because it's already inside. You don't even need to be proud of anything you are and anything you have, because you are just being. You are being your true, authentic self. You are just in your own state, killing your own game, king of your own castle. You're just being yourself. You don't need pride then, do you? That is pure true self-esteem. Yeah, and that is that awareness, the fact that nothing and nobody outside of your own consciousness can affect the way you feel unless you allow it, unless you attach, identify, or accept what they're saying. Yeah, so some person can come to me and say, oh, you're no good at YouTube, you can't do this, you can't do that. It's your problem, that's your feeling. That's your feelings, not mine. Yeah, that's not my feeling. Yeah, at the moment I've gone through so many massive changes in my life. I would have never been this person before. Now I'm here on YouTube filming. I have different training programs. I'm doing so many different things, building something amazing and massive with my life. Yeah, and I'm doing that from in here. Yeah, so that's the main thing I want to put through to you for self-esteem. And then other than that, acceptance. Accept your life, accept yourself, and accept who you are. Yeah, accept yourself and love yourself, even for the things that aren't going so well. You can't change. Just accept it. Accept yourself. Stop being a victim. Yeah, don't be a victim of your circumstances, of your life situation, of what's going on around you. Don't play the victim, because you are not the victim. You are the creator. You are the born creator. So stop playing the victim. Yeah, what you can change, make the change. What you can't, accept, but do not be a victim. Yeah, and that's the main thing. Just a quick short video, but like I say, the most important thing is to find your value and love yourself. Yeah, because you are more powerful than you could ever imagine. Yeah, so find it inside, build that self-esteem from in here, make what changes you can, accept your life, take responsibility for things, take responsibility for your life, take responsibility for the things that have happened in life, and take responsibility to making that change, because nobody else is going to come and rescue you. Nobody else on the outside can give you that validation. Nobody else can give you your happiness. You have to take responsibility for that yourself, your own thoughts, your own feelings, your own actions. Yeah, that is self-esteem.